Hey people, what is going on? Back again. If I am sweating, then I apologize. Just I've come back from the gym. But I want to do this video while it's fresh in my mind. And I went to see the Superman movie yesterday. Now this is not a movie review channel, but it's quite apt for what I'm going to talk about in this video. So went to see the Superman movie. I thought it was really good. I didn't think it was perfect. But it was really good. I really liked it. It had a lot of heart, it had a lot of emotion, it had a lot of hope. Superman weren't cracking, breaking necks and stuff like he did in Man of Steel. Do you know what I mean? It weren't destroying buildings and people dying and all sorts of stuff. That's not what Superman's about. Superman's about hope. An alien living amongst men, or a god amongst men, but is the truest of humans because he shows that empathy, that compassion. So, you know, he saves a cat out of a tree, all that kind of stuff. But what is even more interesting is this divide that I've kind of seen online, on YouTube, on social media. Like, there's even like in some, not work, but in some public place I've been in, there's this real divide between Man of Steel, who's done by Zack Snyder, and the Superman movie, which was done by James Gunn, and they're both Superman movies, but there's a real divide. See, the Man of Steel one, I didn't like anyway. I watched it, it's a one and done for me. Too dark, too gritty, that's more a Batman style, not for Superman. This one I did prefer, but if you liked Man of Steel, then that's all right. But it seems like you either like Man of Steel or you like the Superman movie, but you can't like both. And people are really sticking to their guns. People are going to the movies, to this movie, like intentionally hating it before they even see it, and then coming back and just trying to nitpick on everything to show it's a terrible movie and all this kind of stuff. You've got YouTubers that are doing this, and it's quite perfect. Then you got other YouTubers that are saying it's brilliant and stuff like this, but it's the best thing they've ever seen since sliced bread, and which is probably not true either. And it's like everyone has their allegiances, and it kind of reminds me of the whole the whole COVID pandemic thing, when you had the believers and the non-believers. It's like you couldn't see both points of view. Now I did a movie. I would love to do a movie. I did a live stream yesterday, and one of the comments or the questions on live stream was like, oh, do you interact? I couldn't, no, it's a comment, sorry, saying I can't interact with people that didn't believe in, you know, what happened in the, the pandemic and all that kind of stuff. And, and I'm like, no, I don't agree with that, because I can interact with people that didn't believe in the pandemic. I can, or did. Like, I can believe in both sides. I can have a conversation with the believers and non-believers. Why can't the believers and non-believers have a conversation and try to hear each one's point of view? I think that was the problem, and why it was such a divide, and why we are so separated in regards to everyone's picking their own flag in the hill. Listen, not everyone is supposed to think like everyone. That's why you got people that support Arsenal and people that support Man United and people that support other teams. But it doesn't mean you can't be friends with these people. It's like we really have this rivalry and this, there's both sides, and if you're not a Democrat, then I hate you, you need to be conservative and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, why is it always like this? Why are we always pitted against each other? Why can you not like both movies, or like the movie, one movie, but then if you didn't like the other movie, say that, but don't be biased in it. Don't say that people are pathetic and saying, oh yeah, they're industry plants and they're just working for the movie, or they're grifters, or all that kind of stuff. Why is it that we always have to do this? Superman was a really good movie. For me, way better than Man of Steel. Because I think we needed a movie like that. We needed a movie about hope. So much times I go to movies to get away from what's going on in the real world. Sometimes it's dark and it's depressing and it's dreary and it's miserable in the real world. I go to watch movies and stuff to take me away from that. Why do I want to watch movies like and programs such as the Squid Game and stuff like that, season 3, where you watch it's blimmin' a downer. It's like taking the black pill. It's a downer, man. Makes you. I'm sure that thing helped to like people to self-delete. I'm sure, or just increasing their depression. So yeah, man, we don't need a divide. It was a good movie, way better than Man of Steel. But if you like Man of Steel, then you like Man of Steel. But stop this divide. It's nonsense. Stop this in general. This picking the hill and you can't interact with the other person. That's not what humanity is about. We're about liking different things. That's what makes us great. But we can come together. Do you know what I'm saying? And share our differences or our uniqueness. That makes, you know what I mean, things a bit better, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, don't really like the whole fighting and stuff like that. And, you know, you're for and against. All that BS, like, it's a lot of rubbish, man. Really is. See the movie. It's really good. It got emotional, actually, at one point. Just the heart in it when they're trying to destroy his legacy, his name. And I won't go into spoilers, but... Oh, hold on. Let me move out this... Sorry, let me move out this way. Sorry. I don't go to spoilers, but there's a lot of heart in it. Yeah, just a lot of goodwill in him, and yeah, it got touching at some points. You know, when he thought he had a different destiny, but he followed the destiny within, and he tried to be true to himself, even though his parents wanted him to do something totally different, which he didn't believe in. And it's about him keeping his honor when everyone's trying to destroy him. Yeah, some good themes in there, man. Something really needed in this day and age. Really needed, you know, really good, really good. Definitely go and see it. But that's it for me, man. Let me know if you've seen the movie, what you thought about it, what you thought about what I've kind of said in the divide. Do you agree with the divide? Are you part of the divide? Let me know. Give me the HBO special, people. Comment, like, subscribe. Keep the channel going. And yeah, man, I'll see you in the next one. Remember, videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Keep it here, man. And a live stream sometime on a weekend or weekday. You'll find out. Anyway, people, I'm gone. Peace.